Hey guys, Barry here with Epic Cycles. In today's episode, I'm taking out the Rerode R1 electric dirt bike. Here at RJ Motorsport, I got this customized Rerode here, which I changed quite a few things, including all new suspension that we recently installed that I have not tried yet, the RFLO XAs. These seem to be very promising, and I'm excited to stress it to the limits and see what it's made of. As you can see here as well, I've upgraded the tires, the wheel set, the 1821 from its standard 1919 to more dirt bike. The only thing I could probably say is they're probably not the right tires for this type of track, but these are the Shinko SR244s, which is a great hybrid tire, great for street riding, but as well as very good for a little off-roading in the forest. Not sure about these sandy pits, but we'll test them out anyways. And yeah, stay tuned and let's put this bike and these customizations to the test. So I'm going to get geared up here to get out on this track. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun to put this, obviously this is a lighter duty bike than most of these bikes here, but I think it should perform okay, right? So let's just get geared up for this properly.
So let's try structure. I'll take the helmet off. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to take the helmet off.
Yeah, so this is my second time actually here on this track. The last time we took out to test the Calfin F80 bike, which was pretty good. Also had that 72 volt system, so gives it a little bit extra juice to help. And now we're taking out obviously the Rerode R1, which is more of a lighter duty, small electric dirt bike. But yeah, we'll be testing how it works here with all the big boys, right? So it's a beautiful day. The last day it's actually open in the season. And here, what is it? It's October 18th today. But a beautiful October 18th. All right, moto boots check. So I'm all geared up. I'm gonna do my first little warm-up, let's say, get the feel for the track here, and then we'll start ripping it to the limits, right? So enjoy. ride's awesome. Suspension was like a dream actually. So wow, what a huge difference it makes in the ride quality and feel. It's awesome. And the bike itself, the Rerode is a 72-volt system with this little bike. Rips through, no problem. You know, I wish I just had a little bit more knobbier tires probably for this type of track. Otherwise, for general off-roading and street riding, if you're doing street riding, it's probably one of the best out there for sure. All right, so I just got back from my first little warm-up, trying out the Rerode for the first time on a semi-MX small track here. I could tell you for a fact that the suspension is a huge upgrade. It felt really plush, really nice. Like took the bumps and the jumps like butter. It felt like beautiful. I did actually at one point I think I did even bottom out, so I tightened it up a little bit on the preload there on the front fork suspension, and yeah, it went better from there. You gotta always start off low and build it up just to see the right settings for the right environment, right? The bike performed very well. Tires were not the best, I'm going to say, as the Shinko's SR244, not really meant for these type of MX tracks, more for a hybrid use, like I said before, for street use, great for forest actually, for trails, and then jumping onto the street a little bit. I would like to try it with a little bit more aggressive tires. Maybe we'll do that next time, because I think this bike can actually perform. I'm a little bit, to be honest with you, a little bit intimidated to take this little bike with the SR244 tires on this track, because I think it is a lot more sandy, so I don't know how it's gonna hold up, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Obviously here we have a group of guys riding a traditional gasoline powered dirt bike, full-size dirt bike, so it's a whole different ball game obviously, but I'm kind of throwing myself into a little bit obviously out of place, but again, that's the beauty. I think this thing can actually handle it with the right componentry. The only thing I think I'm missing literally right now are maybe more aggressive tires, as I mentioned, but I think we'll still give this a shot and see how the bike suffices. But overall, like I said, the power delivery of the Rerode R1 at the 72-volt system is fantastic. It pulls its weight easily and gets up and down, you know, it boogies. And suspension mixed with the suspension that we've upgraded, it feels great. Like I've never felt better on this small light-duty electric dirt bike of any bike after completing these upgrades, especially with the traditional. We got the traditional wheel set of 18 and 21, which we also changed. That'll make a difference too. Wider foot pegs, and then some accents like the handlebar that I added and stuff like that. But I mean, that's more for aesthetics, but it gives you a little bit of that rise if you like that. Some people like more of a mountain bike style, more of a straight bar. Not sure which one's better, but I think it's just a matter of preference. But you know what? It gets tiring going around those tracks, you know. So it's a beautiful day, and I'm pretty sweaty, I have to say, after doing that. It's a workout. It's a workout for sure. So anyways, that's my first impressions, first thoughts with the Rerode R1 on the MX Sport Track, and as well as the RFLO XA suspension system. Beauty. We'll see. A little bit intimidating. I'm gonna have to keep up with these kids here. I'm a 40-year-old with a bunch of teenagers that are ruthless and used to this stuff, and with gas bikes I'm not, but hey, you gotta take your shots, right? So we're gonna try it out. Not to mention that this is their last day of the season, of the 2024 season, and this is my first. So I'm very rusty. Not definitely not an experienced rider, but you know what? Like I said, we have fun. Don't kill me with the comments on my riding style. Good. Yeah, I still feel like a heavier duty electric dirt bike would perform better here. Something like a Storm B or Ultra B, even. You know, light duty electric dirt bikes like the Rerode R1 and the LBX, they're more suited for everyday kind of use for us and just having fun zipping around. MX tracks, I think it's you need heavy duty stuff, but it's still we can do it and we will do it. Just don't kill me in the comments on my riding style. Again, I'm trying, and kudos for that, right? So let's do it. Second time ever, in reality. I did not think that this bike, to be honest with you, would perform. That's why I was hesitant earlier saying what I was saying. However, I was very surprised at how it handled. Even the tires. I thought the tires would be crap handling this, but it actually surprised me a lot and did very well. In fact, this bike, with the setup, tires, performed better than a little bit of a larger bike that I tried last year, the Calfin F80. It outdid it. And the suspension, the RFLO XA, is awesome. So, anyways, I'm up to my second lap right now, and now that I feel a little bit more confident, I'm sure I'll get a little bit riskier, try a little more stuff, and obviously comes the confidence. So let's kick some ass and shoot some bubble gum. Let's do this. Woo! Hey, not bad. All right, last lap of the day. Let's do this. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Woo! Yes! All right. Woo! Woohoo! What a jump! That was awesome. This is so sick. Oh my god, love this. So all right, guys, I just finished my second lap, and like I said, like after the first lap, when I first started, I was very intimidated, like I was saying before, but it performed a lot better than expected, and the second time around, I just had a effing blast. I was ripping it, giving it all. My confidence was fully built, and I was like a kid at an amusement park, just having the best time of my life. Got awesome air, ripping through corners, keeping up with these teenagers. It was a lot of fun, and I'm thoroughly impressed by this performance of the bike. The suspension, like I said, is a dream, amazing. So buttery smooth, and takes those jumps like nothing. Like you're in the air, and the next thing you know, you're on the ground, and like, wow, didn't feel that, but it's really good stuff. The tires, I was really skeptical about the tires, how they would perform, but they perform very well. Like I think I was saying, like last year I took out the Calfin bike here that has actually more aggressive tires, but I believe a 19 setup. This 2118 with the Shinko SR 244s, they handled better, and I did not expect that. It was really surprising, and yeah, again, I'm a newbie to this. I'm not a seasoned vet like these kids coming here probably every week or more. This is my first time out here this season. I like to do forests and single tracks, and this is obviously much different. It's a whole different level, whole different sport, let's say. And the point that I'm trying to make is that this bike, this Rerode R1 small duty bike, you know, with a couple extra component upgrades, you can take your Sur-On Light BX, same thing. You can ride this with the right components and mindset, of course. So yeah, I encourage anybody looking for better suspension. The RFLO XA, RFLO 10 XA suspension, they're phenomenal, and it's a great way to get into the sport and to do a little bit extra stuff too while you're at it, right? So anyways, I'm gonna go for one more lap here. I think I'm pretty pooched, pretty tired. It takes a lot out of you, you know, going around and cornering, and you're using all your muscles. It's fun. It's tiring though, but a fun 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna hit the trail one more time. Yeah. So this bike, obviously being an electric bike, I think we came out here, I was at close to 100%. I'm now sitting at 55%. I probably did around 15 laps on the beginner's kiddie track, and just to get warmed up. It took me down to about 67, 70%. And then after doing about 2 laps here, which really requires a lot of power because a lot of big hills, a lot of deep sand, the motor's you're really ripping it, giving it all. I'm down to 55, so I would say this battery is probably good for about 15, maybe more laps on an MX track like this, which is kind of plenty, right? Like this is a long track. I think it takes about like 10 minutes or so to complete. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe I'm exaggerating 10 minutes, but depends, of course, how you're riding. But it loops around quite a bit, and it's nice and it's fun. So, anywho, enough with that. I'm gonna go have some more fun and do my last rip of the day on this MX track. Thanks, guys.
epiccycles.ca.